Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Right. 95. Strike. Strike. Mega. Hunt.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Swing jack. Hunt.
Now Young. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Walter Nolan forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now third down and very long.
10 black. Ready.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And they'll come up second and 7. Again, it's Smith. Room here to run. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 18. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Leonard. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Come on, Madden.
Xavier Worthy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horse.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, here's Judkins. Well, good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready, ready. Blue, step, punch.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Ready?
That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Striker, 3, set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll give up the middle, Judkins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
3rd and goal.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
You're down there really close, but just 2nd quarter here. What are you doing?
Well, I know that your offense is looking at the sideline saying, let's go for it. But reluctantly, take them off the field, bring out the field goal kicker. A lot of time left in this game. Get 3 points on the board and go back to work.
Yeah, you're within striking distance. It's not like you're down 30. After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Leonard. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Now it's Smith running right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Shot, 17. Ready.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Green jack, set.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
10 plus you, yellow, needle blue. Hut.
Young. To the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Watch out, man. 6, mega. Smash, red. Set, hut.
Here is Young. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Red, cycle. Steel, black. Pause, red.
Now here's Young. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
It'll be Young again. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Right on, well good.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. It gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Leonard. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Leonard. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Smith trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Scrimmage, but that's it, and time has run out on this first half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Their goal is a gain of 4, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Flag 2. Black shot. 33. Yellow. Pause red. Smash. Red. Ready.
Young to throw it.
What the fuck?
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be Falcon football. A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll try the right side here with Smith. And he'll push his way through. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
In motion left, that's Thornton. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Matthews. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. In motion left, that's Thornton. On 4th down, Leonard. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete to Ruby. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Red, yellow.
Good for a Bengals first down.
Blue striker.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Able to find his man, Kraft. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
Red, cycle.
The 13-yard
Black
line.
open. Trail green. Set cut.
Young. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Ready. Ready.
Young to throw it. Setting up the screen for Jenkins. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
33, yellow. Set.
Off the play fake, Young. Touchdown, Bengals. Kyle Pitts, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's second and 8. He sets to fire deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Leonard. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Second and 6.
They'll look to throw again. Going up top. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 38 yards. And the Falcons could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Young.
This one is complete to Jenkins.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, black, 95, 6, mega, set.
He'll look to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Ready. Black 40. Light blue. Hut.
Now Young.
Now he's going to step up and run.
It's caught inside the 25. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Steel, black. You, yellow. Ready?
They'll throw again. Young.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
At the 24-yard line.
Black on Speedo blue. Smack 22 needle. Trip 52 blaster. Black shot. Blaster 6.
Young will set to throw. No, return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
James Pierce. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Set, ready. Red, yellow, 22. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Green jack, light blue. Set,
Young now.
Oh,
This is
that's
intercepted, and that should do it. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Falcon 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
I see that.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On fourth down, Leonard. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this will be caught. We forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So a win here for the Falcons, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had